Hello, Suzanne Henwood here from Embraining for Success. I thought I'd take a moment out of this beautiful day. I'm on the Downs, just near Whipsnade Zoo, north of London in the UK. And what a beautiful place to stop, just to take a moment to reflect. And after a client session this morning, it got me thinking about a webinar that I was listening to last week by Deb on using the Polyvagal Theory in therapy. And something she said on there, I'm not sure that I've got the language exactly right, but she talked about behavioural neglect and how we can so easily disrupt that tend and befriend system, inadvertently often, and without even realising the potential damage that we can cause. And what I'm talking about here is you might be with somebody, maybe it's at work, and they're mid-conversation with you, and the phone goes. Maybe it's your mobile phone, maybe it's the office phone. But either way, if you break your conversation and pick that phone up, or turn your attention to the phone, you are disrupting the communication and the connection that you had with that person. And for that person, it can feel like a real disruption. And if that happens regularly and depending on the state of their autonomic nervous system and how they live most of their life, that could be enough to make them feel neglected, left off, not accepted, like they don't belong. And I'm sure that was never the intention. So we need to be really, really careful when we're talking with people that we genuinely find the space to deeply, fully commit to that conversation. Ideally, where we actually stop any distractions even happening. We turn our phones off. We put our phones on mute. Whatever it is that would work for you. And even if we forget to do that and the phone goes off, to keep your attention on that person, to apologise and then silence it. But just be aware of the potential implications for what could be perceived as psychological damage by that person by being ignored. Bullying is a difficult issue, and there is no clear line when someone is or isn't being bullied, and I'm sure there'd always be different perceptions on either side. But what we do know from the research is that psychological bullying is, in terms of harm, more harmful when you're ignoring someone or cutting them off, planning things without them, not paying attention to them, not including them. That is as if not more harmful than the sorts of bullying that end up in an argument or a difficult communication. And the reason for that is that when you just cut somebody off or cut them out, it's like you're saying they don't even exist. They're not even worthy to be recognised or seen or heard. And that cuts really deep, really quickly. So I really encourage you to think about that in your workplace, in your families, in your friendship groups. When you're with someone, be fully, deeply connected to them and be with them. Be present in that moment. Listen to them and feel that connection. You'll be glad you did. It makes so much difference. I leave that with you for now as my ponderings on the Downs in this beautiful, beautiful sunny day in the UK. I hope that that's helpful, and obviously if there's any issues that raises for you, either at work or in personal life, do feel free to give me a call and we can talk it through. And coaching's a great way to explore that for yourself. Maybe you've been on the receiving end, or if you want to be even more exquisite in your communication with people, friends, staff, get in touch. I'd love to help you through and walk that journey with you. Bye for now. Suzanne Henwood, Embraining for Success.